The Brunswick football team experienced some changes this offseason. Former coach Rich Nowak retired after 19 seasons, in which he compiled 152 wins and 49 losses during that time. The Brunswick Blue Devils reached the playoffs each of the last 9 seasons. Now there's a new era in Brunswick with Coach Luke Beal, who comes over from Fredericktown, which is by the Columbus area, and is a D5 school. At Fredericktown, Beal, the last 5 seasons, posted 43 wins and only 14 losses. That stint includes 3 playoff appearances in 2006, 2007, and in 2009, and 2 regional final runner-up finishes. Coach Beal's excited to bring new energy and the same result to this tradition here at Brunswick. We had a chance to sit down with the new head coach as he gave us a preview of some of the key players on defense and offense that we should look out for this year.
Because there's more experience on the defensive side of the ball. The real core of the defense right now are the 2 inside linebackers. They both started last year. Brandon Mandrea and Mike Versansky. So those are names I'm sure that people are familiar with. They're doing a great job leadership-wise, and they're kind of the heart and soul right now defensively. On the defensive front, we've got the 2 defensive ends are Ken Dobbins and Jake Maurer, and both of them, I know Jake started and played a lot last year. I'm not sure how much Kenny played, but he's had a great offseason and is really looking good. John Bruchetta is one of the defensive tackles who also played some last year and is a very intense, very strong guy. The other defensive tackle spot is still kind of up in the air. Caleb Curtis has been playing there some, and I think he played there some last year. So that front, the front six guys defensively is very solid. There's a lot of experience there, and that should be a front that should be very difficult to run the football against. Tevin Jackson is the one real returning starter that we have back, and you know, when I watched the film from last year, every time Tevin touched the ball, he was doing great things with it, and Tevin is very explosive. He's very talented, so he's a guy that we're going to definitely feature. We're going to try and move him around and use him in a variety of different ways. The other guys of note offensively, Ray J. Brown at tight end. He had played defensive end last year, and he'll probably play some defensive end for us also. But he's big. He's 6'4", 225 pounds. He's got great hands. He really moves well. So in high school football, having a good tight end can really be a weapon. So we want to try and feature him. Like I said, the quarterback spot is kind of up in the air. We've got 2 seniors right now, Zach Gresh and James Grega, who are kind of battling it out. We've got a sophomore, Danny Yeoman, who's very talented. So he's kind of in the mix. So we've got a great competition going on there. And the other running backs, at the tailback spot, Nick Roberts, who's a sophomore, is another athlete who's very talented.
Brunswick has a lot to look forward to in the Luke Beal era. We'll see if the Blue Devils can continue that winning tradition with a new head coach and a tougher schedule this year. For Primetime Sports, I'm Rob Troutman.